Hi all, and welcome to my end of season 31 overview video. Yes, I am done. I'm aware there's an objective missing. I'll go through that in a minute. How did I start my season? Well, I followed Rax's guide. I created my Necromancer, got it to level 18, just over 19 to get all the stuff done. Then from here I created my barb and off I went. Now, I only play solo self-found since I introduced it, but I rebirthed my Necromancer into ordinary season. I haven't partied though. I've still kept it SSF. I'm not a member of a community chat. I'm not a member of a clan. I did everything by myself like normal. So just to prove, there's the clan founder and my chat is just nothing. There's nothing there. So that's that out of the way. So how did I do it? Well, I started off as a barb. I unlocked my seasonal objective. I did chapter 1 and then obviously chapter 2 to get the bits and bobs of the armor, chapter 3 to get the armor. By the time I got to chapter 4, before I'd even completed my seasonal armor, I had dropped the braces of Fist of Men, which now reside in my cube. I had crafted a Gavel of Judgment, so that was in there, and I'd already dropped a Mage Fist. Now I know this is not the max roll standard for Immortal Kings, but I'm not pushing. The only reason I play Diablo 3 New Seasons is to complete the seasonal objectives all the way to Guardian as often as I can, whenever I can. Some of the conquests can be quite difficult for a solo player, so sometimes I can't always get to Guardian, but I do make the best attempt. I have cleared down, ready for the end of season already. I have no intention of playing past the season, but as you can see, we are one objective off, and that is the conquests. So if we have a look at the season conquests down here, there are quite a few hardcore and not softcore. So I've played softcore, so I did on the good day, quite easy to do, gems to level 65, and GR 75 also very easy. I can't do sprint by myself. I've tried it. The only build, there's 3 builds that could potentially do it. There's a monk build, there's a witch doctor build, and the demon hunter. I hate demon hunter speed. I hate witch doctor. In my opinion, it is the worst class ever. I know people love it. I don't, so I can't do that. And barb just can't do it. Monk, witch doctor, and demon hunters. Yeah, in my opinion, that's the 3 you can do it unless you're working as part of a team. As I play solo self-found, then that's not part. The next one is Avarice. Get a 50,000, 50 million gold streak while outside the vault and the inner sanctum. There's 2 ways of doing this. One, you can use the Boon of Hoarded Gem, max out to level 50, and there's a couple of places in the world that you can do it. One of them is in Westmarch Act 5, and you can go to the ruins of Corvus and do shenanigans there. There's a couple other bits that are a lot harder. However, I chose the easier option for me as a solo player. I have 31 T16 bounties. I don't have a pet, so I'm now going to open these. Unfortunately, our inventory is only 30, so you've got to be really careful in doing this, because what you need to do is not move. So you've got to make sure you can access your stash without moving. And all you do is you open one, click the stash, grab the other one, and then just open. Making sure that A, your character doesn't move, and B, you do not have your pet out. And that drops everything on the floor. And then, if you've done it correctly, you move. There's Avarice. And there's a Guardian complete. There we go. So next thing I'm going to do is just summon my pet to get rid of all the junk on the floor. This is the one I usually use for my barbarian, the little Blaine's bear. So get him on there and he'll go and pick up everything as per my altar. And now we'll just pick up whatever's left. Not sure why he hasn't picking up the few other items. Maybe just because there's too much on the floor. There we go. This is all junk. I'm not keeping it. It is all going to be... Oh, I finally get a pair of gloves worship for my follower I don't need anymore. Lovely. I'm going to put the gems away. There we go. We'll get all this done. The only thing I might look at are possibly ancients. Primals will get saved. I'll screenshot it afterwards and then add it to my collection, and we'll finish there. Oh, there's one more ring. Look at that. How annoying. Oops. Oh well. Oh look, another raw ring of grandeur. There we go. Right, the one thing I'm missing from the Eternal Realm is a primal Immortal King's chest. So all of these blood shards are just going to go on chests until I can get the primal, unless I get another primal one. I'll show you my altar once I've done this. So far I'm not seeing a single Immortal King's chest. Let's clear this down. Not interested in any of those. That's not ancient, not ancient, that's ancient, that's not. Right. And that'll go in there to compare to whatever I have in the Eternal Realm. All of this stuff is ancient. I usually take ancient things over to the Eternal Realm just because I can't be bothered to keep a list of what I have over there. It's a lot. Not too much left now. Whoops. Got to be careful here because I want to try and carry over max amount of blood shards with me. Because when the transfer happens, you can go over your maximum. How many you got? 165. 3, 4, 125, 150. Should leave about 15 on the floor. Yeah, do we take it? Yeah, all right, one more. Let's set that up. There we go. And another season goes by without a primal IK chest. Right then, let's go to New Tristram and I'll show you how I progressed my altar. Again, with the bases, I'm not doing this long term. I'm not looking to power level Paragon or group find or anything like that. I just want Guardian completed. So, for my altar rights, of course, if we start off with Gateway to get that done. We then come down and got Mirror. We then came and got Anointed. Gateway, Anointed, then Mirror, then through to command because I wanted blood, and I think command is better than sealed, although actually I read that wrong. I thought that said plus 10 damage. Mind you, increased damage against elites by 5%. Probably 5% is better in the long run. So we then picked up blood. We then came and got nature to then get the bountiful chests because I knew I was chasing for avarice, so I wanted that. We then came and got immunity to CC and picked up husk because you should be racing to that anyway, unless you're doing other shenanigans or you're playing long term. From husk we went over and got numb through to stillness to double the DBs. We then got malice, and then we got carrion, and finally we got reaper. And I was hoping to be able to get 2 more to get sealed and sealed, but to get this one, sorry, increase damage against elites by 5% and then get the double progress orbs. But I realised it's a challenge rift cache, and because I'm on the EU server, that's not going to open for another, I don't know, 48 hours or so, and I'm done. So I'll save that for the Eternal Realm and claim it in there. So that's how I did my altar. As for leveling up, I just, what did I do? I got my Necromancer to level 18, rebirthed my Barbarian, and then I went straight into T6 like you're supposed to do, and I went straight for the Templar Firstborn and ground that out. Got to about, I don't know, I think it was about level 40 or so there, and from there I went to do what I normally did and go to Ruins of Corvus. Got that done whilst, you know, doing what I needed to do for the altar. At that point I was about level 60-ish, and at that point I find the general slog is starting to slow right down. So I switched down from T6, went all the way down to hard, farmed out a mass load of bounties, by which point I had the double bounty cache, and then got my Ring of Royal Grandeur from the Axe bounties. I dropped 3. So one was an ancient one, and I forgot I needed one for my follower, so I sacrificed one to the altar. I popped one in my cube ready for the Whirlwind build to do bounties. Didn't end up needing it. And then from there I did the bounties. That got me up to about level 65, and then I just started pounding in the Nephilim rifts until I hit 70, all the while keeping an eye on what I could do in the meantime to get through my chapter journey. Now, Max Roll site is absolutely awesome for Diablo 3. I don't use it for anything else, I'll admit that, but for Diablo 3 it's really good, but it's not, all the information is on different pages. So what I'm going to attempt to do before season 32 comes out is to do one, a spreadsheet for myself, which I'll probably share, with the altar, the leveling guide, and the season journey all in one, so you can see exactly what you need to get and you can try and get it all done in the same go. So while you're waiting to get up to I think it is chapter 2 where you need to be level 70. Yeah, so while you're trying to get to level 70, there are other things you can do, like in chapter 3 you can complete a Nephilim rift, you can craft a gem, you can spend blood shards and all this stuff. But some people don't realise there are other things you need to do. One of the biggest ones, is it Guardian? Yeah. Extract 40 legendary powers using K-Nice Cube. You can do that on the way, as long as you keep count. So I'm going to attempt to put all that in a spreadsheet, and if I can get it to work, then excuse me, I'll put it into Google. As for my Eternal Realm stash, the Liquid Rainbow will get dumped in a minute. I've got all my gems sat here, 3 Screamers, a couple of Ramadama Ding Dong gift cubes. I've dropped 4. I used one straight away on my first remorseless weapon to get the uber damage, and then because I forgot I needed one for the altar because I didn't know, which is what prompted me to make this. Excuse me, the spreadsheet. And I dropped a few more. I used one again on a new remorseless. One's in my stash, and then sacrificed one to the altar. My level 70 primal, and my only primal for the season, I got Mortix Brace for my primal at level 70 GR. I was so happy, and it rolled really well. Crit, vit, strength, and something else. It wasn't. It was. I think it was regen, which I then re-rolled until I got fire skills. And then part of the seasonal journeys, you have to do a primal scream. So I did. I left it until last while I was completing some of the other bits in the seasonal journey and leveling my gems up. I'm not using the correct gems because by the time the crit gem drops, which I'm supposed to use for IK, my Boon of the Powerful was already like level 30, and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to keep it because I don't want to level up another gem. There's no point. So I did that instead. So yeah, I got that, and I just because it's a primal and it's useful to the build, I was like, fine, I'll just make 3 flawless rubies. I had to use Squirt. I come in here and brought Essence of Ruby and turned some topazes into rubies to finish it off to get that done. Similar with the flawless amethyst, my helm, and then the diamonds. What I did find was the crown, a broken crown, I think it is. Let me just check the cube. I'm pretty sure it's broken crown. No, not that bit. That bit. Is it broken crown? Can't even see it. Yeah, broken crown. Emanates. So I found that very early on, and I put that on my follower and threw a diamond in it, and that's how I got quite a few diamonds, and I was able to use them to do that. So yeah, that's how I did it. And now for the MTX, my Barb is wearing. She looks kind of cool. Keep doing that. The easiest way to do it is just to pop the helm in there. There we go. That's what she looks like at the end of the season. We are using gold dye throughout. She's got the, is this a Chage helm? We've got the Ascended armor on. We have the Warlord Spauldrons. The gloves are Sun Woko's paws. Only time I'm glad my non-classed off drops is for Transmo. I hate it any other time. On the legs, we've got Hexing Pants of Mr. Yang, and then boots wise, we have Sage Passage, and then both weapons are the Oathkeeper sword, and yeah, and then it's just gold armor, gold dye applied. There you go, golden dye, that's it. So yeah, and that's where we ended up. And that's the end of my season 31 journey. All I'm going to do now is I will upgrade all of these to Imperials. 104. We put 4 there and then 2 there. Craft those. I sometimes dip into the Eternal Realm once I know the new season is close, just to get used to the controls again. Oh no, 323, and then because we used a lot on the follower, boom, there we go. On the Eternal Realm, I only have Imperials and Flawless. There is no other gems I keep because A, I don't have enough stash, and B, there's no point. Alright, all done. I did do a cow level. I had 2 Bardishas drop and I did both of them. Never saw a rainbow goblin this season either, so I'm a little bit disappointed. All other goblins multiple times, but no rainbows for me. Hope you have better luck, and I hope you continue your journey in Diablo 3 until such time as you get bored, etc, etc. I will see you during the week for more Baldur's Gate 3 videos and possibly a PoE video. I am seriously considering starting the league again, but we shall see what happens. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in Diablo 3 for Season 32.